Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we are going to set up your affiliate program for your products. And in order to do that, you're going to come to the marketing tab, and you're going to go to the affiliates link. You'll first be told that you don't have any affiliates yet, so you'll then need to go to the affiliate configuration page. You'll then give your affiliate program a name. Okay, you'll determine how long it takes before an affiliate will be paid from the time they earn the commission. Now what you'll want to do is you'll want to set the options. You can have all of your affiliates sent to a particular list inside your autoresponder. And then you can determine how you want the affiliate program run in terms of cookies. You can determine that you want to reward the person who sent the last cookie. You can give your cookies limitations, 3 months or 1 week. You can determine when the cookie is actually going to expire. You can determine that that cookie will expire after the first sale. One thing that you can do is you can allow direct selling of your offers. This means that an individual who is your affiliate will be able to market specific products with links, or they can send that person to your site, and we'll place a site name in there right now. You'll write in your terms and conditions, and then you'll click Update. Send Now will ask you what your default commission rate is. Of course, you'll be able to override certain products. We're going to go ahead and place in here 50%, and then we're going to click Set Commission Rate. Now, in order to invite affiliates, you'll need to give them this link where it says Invite Affiliates. You'll copy that, and then you'll send that or place that on the page for your potential affiliates. When your affiliates get this link, they'll be sent to a page that looks like this one. They'll put their name, email address, and password, and then sign up. They'll then need to agree with your terms and conditions and click Join. They'll then be able to click a link to see the other products they can promote, and you'll notice they can send the person to a particular page, or they can send them to the individual products according to their own link. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. You are looking at bitpay.com, and you are here because this is going to be one of the sites that we will be exploring in this course. In fact, we will be looking at BitPay as our merchant in order to take Bitcoin. We'll also look briefly at marketplaces where you can sell items and take Bitcoin in exchange. But we'll spend most of our time on the SendOwl network, where you can sell your digital products on this network. You can recruit affiliates as well as build your list. And most importantly, you can take Bitcoin. We'll also be showing you an alternative network called the Rocketer network, which again allows you to take payment for your digital products as well as to take Bitcoin. And we will finish the course by looking at some of the implications that Bitcoin has on being able to take it as payment on your WordPress website. So if you already have a BitPay account, you can skip ahead past the first video. But otherwise, what you'll want to do is you'll want to start with the first few videos. You'll want to get started with BitPay, and then you will then be ready to start using it on your site. And then we'll start taking payments on the SendOwl network. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the first video. Welcome back. You were looking at the inside of a WordPress installation, and WordPress is the choice of many online marketers as well as entrepreneurs looking to create a website that's easy to operate. WordPress allows for posting to keep current on content, media to display audio and visual content, and pages to display more permanent content. The appearance of the site is typically controlled by the theme system. So you can purchase a theme, or you can have a theme added to your WordPress website, and it will change the look of what you are trying to communicate. To change how the site functions, you can use its plugin system, and the plugin system allows you to add different pieces of software that will give you options in the way that your user will interact with you on the site. If you were to go into the Add New Plugins and you were to go and look for plugins by typing in the word Bitcoin, you'd notice that the free plugins alone total 225, which is really only a fraction of the functionality available to people who want to have Bitcoin on their site. Now, while a number of these applications take and use the account Stripe, others rely on the system we have been talking about in this course, which is BitPay. Now, to determine best practices for using WordPress along with cryptocurrency is beyond the scope of this course. However, you can start the process of determining what's right for your WordPress website by using 3 searches. You can start with crypto. You can also search plugins for Bitcoin. You can use BitPay. And you can add a 4th search for Coinbase. Now, in the end, everything will be determined by the function of your site and how you are interacting with customers. You'll also want to keep your interaction simple since you're using the site for e-commerce and taking payments. Now, lastly, although WordPress will allow you to add new users, whether it's through a particular interface or manually, you will be holding this customer's data on your site. And so you'll want to make sure that you have secured it properly before you start taking Bitcoin for your payments. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we are going to take a look at OpenBazaar. And OpenBazaar is a marketplace where you can sell digital goods and that you can earn cryptocurrency. Now, there are no fees or restrictions in OpenBazaar. However, this is not going to be a policed and regulated marketplace. This is open source software that you are participating in with the interface. This may be a case where you want to keep up with any updates, and so if that's the case, you'll want to subscribe to their newsletter. Then you'll need to scroll up and then download the software. You will then download the software that's appropriate for your system. You'll then need to install the software. Now, the first thing you'll do when you are starting OpenBazaar is you'll need to set up a wallet. You'll need to determine which currency you're going to be using, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, or something called Zcash. In most cases, you will start the process with Bitcoin and then click Next. Once you do that, you will be able to then click here to get started. You'll then create your profile. OpenBazaar will then give you a disclaimer. You'll want to read through it carefully, and if you can agree with it, you'll then want to click Agree. Your store will then be live. You can then close this message, and you can click here to start creating a listing. Now, one of the things you're going to want to note when you're creating your listing is that OpenBazaar will ask you if your listing has mature content. And of course, that means then that there is some mature content on the site. You'll want to be aware of that as you list on OpenBazaar. In addition to your subscription, you'll be able to upload your photo. You'll be able to create tags, categories, variants, and then a sales policy as well as terms and conditions. If you want to add a coupon, you can do that, but you'll then click Save. Once you do that, you'll then be able to view your listing, and you'll see how it's going to appear on OpenBazaar. Now, one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click a search provider inside of OpenBazaar, and then you want to look at some of the other products in your niche so you'll know what your listing should look like as well as what you should be charging. Once the program is open, what you can do is you can select by the left-hand menu. You can narrow down your choices. But basically, you'll be able to look through the entire bazaar so that you'll know exactly what you should be doing in terms of your own listing. Now, when someone gets ready to buy your listing, they'll see the listing on OpenBazaar, and what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to click the Buy Now button. Now, the individual will be able to pay the amount you're asking for. However, this will come in the currency that you have chosen, which is Bitcoin, at the current exchange rate. Now, as is the case with any software running on your PC, you will want to be careful with anything that you're doing on OpenBazaar. You want to be careful about what accounts that you're going to have connected. And you want to verify that this really works for you if you want to use this in order to sell your digital products. And as is the case with everything, it will depend on who your customer is. There are other marketplaces where you can sell your items and receive Bitcoin. For example, there is Bitify, there is Purse.io, and then if you were selling services, you can sell them on xbtfreelancer.com or cryptogrind.com. So what you'll want to do is to choose the marketplace that you feel most comfortable with and where you feel as if your customers are going to be there and look for your items. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.